Today I'm going to show you how to submit an art request into NOMOS. So we're going to go ahead and log into your NOMOS account. And then over here on the sidebar, you're going to scroll down and click on Artwork Request. And in location 1, we're going to name the piece of art. So usually people are going to name it whatever they decide to also use as a job title when they are then submitting an order after their art request is approved. We're going to go ahead and name this Apparel Redefined. In the Add Tags bar, you can add anything. Say if we wanted to do Apparel Redefined softball, you can add a tag there. That way it'll be easier to attach the correct art later on if you have so many pieces of art in your art database. You don't have to add a tag, but it is convenient for you if you'd like to. Down here in the artwork concept area, we're going to upload the piece of artwork. And you can upload more than one design at a time. So say I'm going to have this Apparel Redefined logo on the front of a shirt, and then I'm also going to have a sleeve print. You can go back in and click upload, and then you can add as many pieces of art as you'd like, as long as it's going to be going on the same order later on. So over here in the description box, anything you want the art team to know, it's going to be full front. We'll also have another area for that, but you can put anything you want, the placement, specific size, length, width, height, so on and so forth. You can also put in here any sort of color change information. So if we're going to have white and black tees, you can say red and black on white, and we'll say white and red on black. And that way there'll be multiple options for you to then go and attach to the order later on. So down here is where you're going to select the deco type. So we have our Pro print, which is our standard screen print, our Performance Pro print, which is usually for uniforms, anything on field, our Fuse Flex, which is actually DTF now, just needs to be updated. Fast Flex is going to be vinyl that we usually use for personalization, heat press names and numbers. Swift Stitch is embroidery. Team Twill is our twill, and also if you have hats that are going to get patches, we would also select Team Twill for that. And then we have DTG. So on this one, we're going to go ahead and select our standard Pro print. And then you also have another option here to let the art team know anything else about the design. For artwork mockups, most people don't need a mockup on the actual garment, but if that is something that you're requesting, you would click yes, click add mockup, and then you can just go ahead and go to whatever vendor site you're going to be ordering from and just copy the link for that garment here. And then just let the art team know again in this description box anything they might need to know. If you need more than one, you can keep clicking add mockup. Now there is a charge for that. I believe it's $6 or $7 per style. So say if you want the same logo, but it's on 5 different SKUs, there is a charge for each one. So most people don't utilize this feature, but it is there if you need to. So down here, what type of garment will we be decorating on? For this one, it's going to be tops. And then over here, you can click where it says view garment locations. When you click on that, a chart's going to pop out and it's going to show you all of the number correspondence in this list, an exact position on that little chart that pops out. And then the imprint dimensions guide is just going to give you a little bit of a guide in terms of what we use as like standard sizing. So for this one, we're going to do top, center, chest. And we're going to do white shirts. And then I'll select black as well, since we did let the art team know there's going to be a color change. And what colors will you be decorating with? So these are all of our core colors. We can do custom colors. There is a fee for that, which is located in your pricing. If you did need a custom color, you would click this last box here, and then you would put PMS value, whatever that would be. And that's it for that. But for this one, we're just going to do our core colors. So it'll be white, black, and red. And then you would go ahead and click submit art request. And then now we're just going to be waiting for the art team to start on this piece of art. And over here in the artwork history, it'll give you a view every time somebody starts a different part of the artwork process. So it'll let you know Brian, for example, has started working on this. And then once he is done, you will get an email that says this artwork request is ready to approve. And then from there, you can make revisions or you can approve that piece of art, whatever you need to do. And then this is just what we selected for that piece of art that we want the art team to work on. Now here, you have a chance to edit the request before the art team starts on the request. But if you do that, then your time kind of starts over. So it's important just to give them any sort of information you may have on the front end so that way it doesn't delay the artwork request time for you.